Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. Today we'll talk about the updates, transfers, and everything related to Man United and everything outside football and everything involved in football, but most importantly, Manchester United. Welcome to the show. If you're watching us for the first time, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and help us to our next journey of 4K. Your subscription gives us the opportunity to keep on producing and creating content for you guys. Thank you very much. Right, let's get right into it. As you all know, Erik ten Hag has his targets. He has his primary targets. He has his secondary targets. He has a plan and a vision. After the surprisingly catastrophic, astronomical dismissal of Ralph Rangnick last week, they told him, on your bike, son, we don't need your services no more. You're out there. But my feeling is still there. What does that say? I smell a rat. I smell a rat. Do you smell a rat? I smell a rat. Well, let's look at this. Let's look at this from a critical angle. Ten Hag has mentioned he wants German Timber as one of his targets. Then there's Frank de Jong. But if you look at it from all angles, right? Barca are broke. They need money. They are in so much debt, but they want 85 million pounds, which is 90 million euros. United, according to the Daily Star, I mean, we take that with a pinch of salt, have emphasized that United are prepared to make Frank de Jong the most expensive player in United's history in reference to salary. They want to even give him over £400,000 a week. But haven't we been down this road before? Haven't you guys remembered a certain Alex Sanchez who we were paying £450,000 a week and scored 5 goals in 47 games? That wasn't too far down the road, was it? And he was an absolute flop. I mean, absolute flop. One of the biggest flops of all time. We're going to discuss biggest flops on another video, on another chapter, on another day. So why would United want to pay him so much? But this is what he said. Barcelona is my childhood dream club. The club has not told me about anything in reference to transfer. If they come to me and tell me about it, in reference that United wants me or want to discuss it, I would have been first to be notified. But as now, I'm concentrating on playing for my country, playing for the internationals, and playing my football for my boyhood dream team, Barcelona. I'm going to tell you something here. Why do United always want to buy players who don't really want to come? Which means we're just throwing money at these players, and money doesn't solve the problem. I would have thought we have learned about this. Throwing money at a player who doesn't want to come, his heart is not there, he's just going to come here. Then we give them these big wages and we can't offload them. Then we're stuck with an albatross around our necks. We have been down this line so many times. Why are we constantly keep repeating the same mistakes? Jurrien Timber, young, 21, 22 years old. Ajax, player of the month, of the season, I think. Mario van der Kerr was on TalkSport with Mark Goldbridge yesterday, and he did say Timber wants to come. He will be an asset to United. So that deal, United have made a deal with the player, are still negotiating with the club. Ajax won 50 million euros, which is United 43 million pounds. United can afford it, but as you know, United are going to try and penny pinch and try and pay a bit less. That's a good deal. But who is he going to be playing? But this guy is a centre back. He could also play as a fullback. Who is he going to be partnering with? Is he going to partner with Maguire? I don't think so. Lindelof? I don't think so. Varane? I kind of think so. Bailly? Out the door, mate. Phil Jones? On your bike, mate. So I don't know who they have the vision of who they're going to partner with, this young blood, this young hot dog that's going to be sprinting and defending and fighting for every ball and playing the Erik ten Hag way. See what I mean? This is what I mean, Harry. The whole Harry thing, I'm not going to discuss that on this chapter, on this video, on another day for another discussion. Right. As I just said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. The subscribe button is at the bottom right of your screen on your videos by just hitting the logo, and you'll be a subscriber to our team. And you're also helping us on our journey, because when we become astronomically big, you will say, I was part of this journey when they just started out. So I would appreciate every subscribe, every like, every share you do. It's much really appreciated. So as it stands right here, right now, United are targeting, they want a striker. They've looked at Nunes on Benfica, young guy. If you look at it right, we only have Ronaldo. Cavani on your bike. He's done. Out of here. That's another guy who was an absolute disaster this season. Just because they didn't make him the main striker, he was always going to be injured anyway. They took his number from him, which he said, I will give it willingly to Ronaldo. He spent more time in Uruguay on holidays than playing for United. And he had the audacity to say he wished he had more time. Get the hell out of here, mate, and bugger off. I hate players who chat a lot of shit. He's one of them clowns. Big time Charlie. You're so injury prone. Every opportunity you go to Uruguay, even sometimes when they didn't let you go to Uruguay, you start having an attitude. Who needs that? Mate, bugger off, mate. Then we have Cavani's gone. Martial. I don't even know where Martial fits into this team. Sevilla said, thank you, but no thank you. We would not be signing you on a permanent deal. Return back to sender. Bloody hell. Then we have Rashford. The man who decides, I'm going to play this week. Oh, I didn't play football this week. I ain't going to play next week because I didn't get game time this week. They started me off the bench. I'm not having it. You see the kind of big time Charlies we have in this club? People who have egos that is bigger than their heads. And they actually believe they're better than they actually are. That's the problem this club has. I'm not going to divert too far off course, but we need a striker. So Nunes from Benfica, not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. He's young, he's Portuguese. But do United want another Portuguese? I mean, Portuguese are very good. They've got some very talented players. I'm not going to dispute that. We've had some very good Portuguese successes, over the years. I don't even want to go into that. But it is what it is, mate. So let's look at this from a critical angle. We need a striker. Nunes is the main target. We need an attacking midfielder. But where is the CDM in all of this little thing? I'm not seeing a CDM here because Frank de Jong is not a CDM. He's an attacking mid to replace Pogba. So unless he's thinking of, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Unless he's thinking of converting the McFred combo. Oh, I know he was not thinking. I know ETH is not thinking of the McFred combination. Nah, no. We have moved on from McFred. We need McFinish, as in out of there. Now, we've had a lot of McFred, McStress. They've given us McStress. So we need McOut. Thank you. So, back to reality, right? The way I see this is this. If we could get Frank de Jong, but the money they're asking is ridiculous. I mean, United need to stop all this. They said that's 10 Hags. Let me quickly pull up something for you guys. Quickly show you this. This is the Daily Star, but let's take Daily Star from a grain of salt. Let's just call it as it is. This is what the Daily Star. Man United are prepared to make target Frankie de Jong the highest paid star. I mean, bloody hell, mate. Really, I don't know about that. It says literally right and clear. New Reds boss Eitan had departed to sign the one-time Ajax midfielder 25, but was struggling without the carrot of Champions League football to offer him. Because you see, we don't have no Champions League. We barely just made Europa League. We nearly made European Conference. You see what I mean? But what are they going to do? Since we don't have Champions League football, what are you going to do? Throw more cash at him. Come. His dream is to play in Barcelona. That's his ultimate goal. See what I mean? They can't spend all the money on one player. We've done this too many times. We need to move on. Oh, when will we learn? When will this club learn? They got to start to get the act together. You know what? I don't want to start getting stressed out. I don't want to get upset. Sign Timber. So they've made an agreement with Timber. Timber he spoke recently, and a lot of players probably thought, oh, he's not coming. He simply said, out of respect for Ajax, nothing has been said to me. I'm going to keep playing for my respective international country, and No club, Man United and Ajax have not spoken to me. So I don't know what. I'm just going to keep playing my foot. As far as I know, I'm an Ajax player. That's respect. He's not going to say, you know what, my time at Ajax has been done. It's time to move on. I want to look for another challenge. He didn't say that. He didn't go. He did not force a move. But if Van der Kerr, who spoke on TalkSport yesterday, did say Timber has made up his mind. He will be coming to Manchester United. But till it is officially signed, sealed, and delivered, he can't say it just right. It's being called respect. See what I mean? It's respecting your club. He's not like Pogba, Riola, who may so rest in peace, kept saying, spit it out, spit it out. I'm planning to leave this club. I want to look at other options. This whole Rashford route, it's always messy, and it leaves a bitter stain, a bitter taste on the fans. But do they care about what we think? Not really. They don't care about what we think. It doesn't matter. As far as they get the followers, they go to the fancy houses, the nice Lamborghinis. They don't give monkeys about us. But we are the same ones who would go in there week in, week out, chairs, scream our lungs out, come in the rain, sun and shine, in the autumn, winter, winter, summer, all 4 seasons. We'll turn up, fill up the stadium, shout our lungs out, and these guys are still underperform. Typical fans. We're the same ones who will flood the merchandise, buying all the shirts. Like I said, and I've said on this channel, I'm not buying no shirts for this recent. I'll buy old. This is the shirts they wore in the 80s. Even this team did not win a lot of trophies, but they fought for the badge. That's all we are saying. Fight for the badge. Don't just down your tools just because someone told you you're not playing well. It's like you can't talk to these players anymore. Everyone has an egotistic attitude. It's because everyone believes they're a big-time Charlie. Oh, God almighty. But I just hope ETH can sort this out, because this is going to be a big mess, mate. But overall, and another good news that just come down, someone just texted me, the club has confirmed Jesse Lingard to believe in. He's been there 23 years. It's time to move on. Later, on your back, son. Pogba, club has confirmed Pogba is leaving. On your back, son. Thank you, goodbye, and good night. This is another guy who was so talented, but I just felt he was so inconsistently bad at times. He's good on a good day, on a bad day. I don't know what to expect from this guy, but he is so talented. When he's with France, you can see the difference of his football. When he's with United, it's like night and day, mate. It's like night and day. But what do you guys, drop your comments what you think about this Frank de Jong, this whole Frank de Jong thing. Barca won 85 million and United can't offer him Champions League football, or they're going to try and offer him money. But the guy doesn't want to leave Barca. His heart is at Barca. Why are we forcing him against his wish? Because when you force players against their wish, they're not going to give their whole heart in. They're doing it for the money. So I mean, I thought we've learned, I thought we've been down this road before. But obviously not, till we get our hands burnt again. So, Timber, that looks like it's a done deal. When I say done deal, I say it's going to happen. It's all about the negotiation of the finances. That's what I think is left. And that's so I could put £100 now or $100, whichever currency you want it to be in. Timber will be signing for United. That's a done deal. The Frank de Jong one, I'm not certain, and I really don't. I think there are cheaper options. Yes, he's Dutch. There are cheaper options than £80 million. He's literally half of the transfer money gone, mate. And we still have a lot of people offloaded. Well, Matic leaving, Pogba leaving, Jesse Lingard leaving. We still got to sell Jones, Bailly, Wan-Bissaka. All those people are all up for sale, mate. But till we get some of that revenue, we can't just start sending this, paying 80 million for Frank de Jong. See what I mean? Yes, he's young, but still, that's a lot of money, mate. I just want this club to just do right. Do right by doing the right thing. That's all that matters. Look at Liverpool model. Look at the Man City model. They don't go buy overpriced players. And even though they buy players who are expensive, at times that's the occasional one, is to add to a squad that's already good. But we buy a good player in an already depleted, confused, dilapidated squad that haven't got a clue of left and right. Look at this season. Apart from the Gay and Ronaldo, tell me one standout player. One. Name me one. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. Because they're none. And that's the truth. This Saturday, we're going to have the fans forum, whereby we're going to ask United the season in review. Then we're going to do a big one of the Premiership review. So we're going to have fans from Spurs, Man City, all the top 16. We're going to have them on the forum. So watch out for those videos. Watch out for those. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I really appreciate all the support you guys have given us support in this channel all along. It's not been easy. Follow us on all the social medias. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and we're on TUMBLER. So follow us. I'm out of here. Can United get De Jong? I think it's too much money, mate. I think it's way too much money. I just want us to just sign Timber, get that out of the way, hit your next target, get a CDM, and we move on from there. But as for an 80 million from Barca, no, sir. I'm out of there. From me, it's goodbye and good night.